Hello everyone, how is it going? Zvandiri here. I know you guys like to watch the videos where I crash the game or where some crazy bugs happen. So today I'm gonna try to crash the game by just using the blue trinkets. You may think it sounds kind of crazy to crash the game with blue trinkets, but I think it is possible and I'm gonna try to prove that to you. So before any tests, I kind of thought I would probably need around 600 blue trinkets to crash the game. So let's see how it actually turned out. So I started placing blue trinkets in small groups. Each of this group has exactly 20 blue trinkets, so it is easier for us to count them. The first try, I kept placing the trinkets for a few minutes, and we actually managed to crash the game at around 11 minutes, and to do this I needed 496 blue trinkets. So I didn't even need 500 blue trinkets to crash the game, so once I placed 496 blue trinkets, then the game basically crashed, and you can see the attempting to reconnect message, and when I actually quit the game was over, the game was gone. So it turned out that it is actually possible to crash the game with blue trinkets, and I was really happy about this. So I thought that one try may be not enough to test this properly, so I thought I will try again to crash the game with blue trinkets and see how many blue trinkets I need this time. So this time I actually managed to crash the game with just 403 blue trinkets. So 93 blue trinkets less, but still between 400 and 500 blue trinkets. So what is also worth noting that after you place around 300 blue trinkets, the game starts to lag pretty badly, and after you place around 400 of them, it just starts to lag terribly. So I thought I will actually try to break the game one more time with blue trinkets and see how placing blue trinkets can actually affect my FPS. So to avoid the FPS drops caused by the blue trinkets near me, I mean in vision, because if you are in vision of something, like for example when I did Wet Dreams, my FPS dropped to 20, but when I didn't look at the minions and somewhere else, I had like 50-60. So I decided to just keep looking in the right top corner, which was the red base, and see how the FPS drops with each 100 uses of blue trinkets. So before I used any blue trinkets, I had around 320 FPS. After using 100 of them, so when you had 100 of them on the map, I had around 190 FPS. After 200 of blue trinkets, I had around 130. After 300, I had just around 105 FPS. And after 400 blue trinkets, I had around 80 FPS. I never really got to test the FPS after 500 blue trinkets, because also in the last game, the game crashed after placing 480 blue trinkets. So it seems that if you want to crash your game with blue trinkets, you need between 400 and 500 of them. Keep in mind that if you tested that in a custom game or a normal game, you would probably need less blue trinkets to crash the game, because you had some extra players in the game and then you had some extra objects, and that would probably make this game a little bit more loaded. So maybe just around 300 or 400 blue trinkets would crash a normal or a custom game. So it probably is theoretically possible to happen in a normal game, even if just one team keeps doing that. You could probably grab the Ruby Sandstone and some masteries that will reduce the timer for the blue trinkets use. So if for example the game lasted for 1 hour and you got your level 9 at 10 minutes, so let's say you have 50 minutes, and let's say you can use the blue trinket once per minute, then maybe you can use it like 250 times during this hour. So maybe a little bit more with some extra CDR. I don't actually know the exact cooldown you can get, the lowest, but probably if both teams did it, then I'm pretty sure that it would be possible. Maybe with one team it can be a little bit hard, but who knows. Don't be surprised if your game suddenly somehow crashes. Maybe the enemy team just decided to place 400 blue trinkets in their base and the game couldn't really handle that. So yeah, if anyone wanted to know if you can crash the game with blue trinkets and how many of them you need to crash the game, got their answer. I'm really happy that it worked. So yeah, thank you a lot for watching, take care and have a great day.